Okay, so we're back. It's session 2. If you want to know what this is all about, go watch the beginning of session 1 because it's going to be easier. I'm Bear Gardner. These are some players. We're exploring the Delian Tomb. If you haven't watched the first episode, you really probably should because this will make an awful lot more sense. But if you haven't, that's chill too. We're exploring MCDM's new RPG Draw Steel and the Delian Tomb, which is currently being run in the Codex, which is under development by the folks at DM Hub. Links, stuff down below. Right. When last we saw our heroes, you had been asked by the blacksmith of Broadhurst to rescue her daughter and apprentice who had been kidnapped and dragged into an ancient Kalian tomb off of a road outside of town while they were awaiting what they considered to be potentially a missing delivery of various bits of ore. You had agreed to help Ashley and made your way out to the tomb where you were, I won't say ambushed because you heard them coming, but set upon by a small band of angry goblins with spears. The battle was short but relatively brutal, and Anurin led the way, tanking in the best traditions of the troubadour. And by the end of the battle, you had vanquished your goblin foes, and you now stand before this tomb, and you can tell the door is now open because the goblins had emerged out from it, and you can see this ancient Kalian tomb. It is marked Delius above the tomb is the name graven into it, and it conjures up the history and kind of understanding of the ancient Kalian Empire, which has been long fallen in Orden, but the history is constant, and you can see big, heavy carved letters with Delius carved in Kalian. The moss-covered stone doorway is marked open, and you can see signs of wear on the ground as though it's been opened more than once recently. You did see goblins shouting down, and several of the goblins emerged from it. And you can see from here that when you step down into the tomb, which is kind of carved into at least sunk partly into the ground, there is also a set of stairs within the tomb leading down. You've had a moment at the end of the last battle to spend your various recoveries and make sure that you're back to reasonable health.
Got your breath, yeah.
Should the sneaky rogue go first?
Yes, I will go first, and I'm going to be using alertness to make sure, and also I will.
So when the sneaky rogue says go first, meanwhile I shall remove tokens. By the way, if you're watching this, if you want to just get your players kind of off of a map, you can just click delete tokens. The screen will go black for them.
It's not at all disturbing.
And meanwhile, you can move to whatever map you want to go into. If I am on this map, I can see it, but the players can't because they've just got a black screen. Something worth knowing, again, at some point we'll see if we can do a dual shot. So I get to see what's going on, but they don't. When you say going first, Torbin, sorry. How first are you going?
6 spaces.
So you're planning on heading down the steps ahead of the party. Cool.
Yes.
So that's gonna, we're definitely gonna want to make a sneaking type roll. So you're going to need to roll some form of stealth-related skill.
One moment, sorry. BRB.
Okay. I'm just trying to work out when I can't see my character how to do my character sheet.
Oh, there is that.
You should be able to, over at the right-hand side, do you have a little thing that looks like an ID card?
No.
Well, I do, but mine is empty because my character token's not on the map.
Right, that's something.
Yeah, well, I have an empty box.
Right, that's interesting. What I shall do then is I shall add you to the map that you'll be going into in a second. Hold.
Apologies.
There you go. We'll deal
Lovely.
with what.
Thank you.
We'll deal with what it looks like in a minute. But yes, so just don't move. But yes, you make your way. You begin to make your way down the steps as you go in, and these steps lead down into the ground. The hallways here are maybe 8 to 10 feet tall. They're basically 2 squares high. And you can hear the sounds of voices speaking in, I don't know. Let me have a quick look. Do you have the relevant language? You do. You speak Setch or Sketch. So you can hear goblins chattering away. There's the sound of a crackling fire, and you can see light flickering its way up the stairways round to the side in front of you as you make your way down into the shadowy passages.
Okay.
Now would be an excellent time to make one of those stealth type rolls. So you'd be looking to roll agility and sneak.
I can just check. I think I can just click on sneak.
Yeah, should work. And we should get your roll. Yep, sneak check. So you get 13, which is a tier 2 result. I can technically also request a check, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, you make your way through, and you're, I assume, kind of just clinging to the walls.
Yes. Sorry, I'm just playing with the fact that for some reason my character was actually on the left, but you can actually drag I can drag the chat over from the right to from the left to right.
You can play with the windows,
which is quite nice because I can now have a bigger action log.
Yeah, you can like if you look at the bottom of the 2 rectangular windows on either side of your screen, there's what looks like a tiny little tab on the inner side. You click on the tiny little tab. It will just disappear.
Yes.
So you can actually see the game in full screen should you so wish.
So I'm also wanting, in combination with my alertness, I think I've got this ability now. As a maneuver, I can search for hidden creatures within 10 squares.
Yeah, you absolutely can. So you can make me a alertness check. Let's see how alert you're feeling, just in case there's anything hidden around you. Pretty alert. As you kind of press yourself up against the wall and look round this corner into the room below, it's fairly apparent that stealth is not a major part of the room below. The room below kind of glows orange with the flickering brazier in the center of the room, and there are many bedrolls scattered in the room and several goblin figures. They are clearly alert and waiting. They've heard the sounds of shouting from outside, but they appear to be having a conversation, and you can hear one of them saying, "Well, I'm not going up there because I haven't seen anyone come back." And then one of the larger goblins, this one down here, is like, "Well, someone's going up there. I'm not going up there. That's what one of yous is for. Or one of his lot." And then from further into the room, you can hear another voice saying, "Well, I'm not sending any of my lot. Your lot are better at that. My lot aren't sneaky enough. And you lot got big axes."
How good is my goblin?
I mean, you speak Setch, so you can communicate in goblin.
But I might not pass for a goblin.
Vocally, that you could make. I don't know. Do you have a skill that would allow you to try and do that sort of thing?
Let me have a look.
I suspect it would be something like performance or acting or deception.
which feels like one of my friends rather than me.
But that is your friend who doesn't speak Sketch.
Scared. Zedge. Yeah.
I
I'm reliably informed by having watched the playthrough of MCDM's own official playthrough of the earlier version of this, that unless Matt Colvin is wrong about his own world, it is pronounced sketch.
Okay. So no, I mean I've got lie.
See, lie would be useful in that you could be convincing in what you're saying, but it's not going to deceive them as to the sound of your voice. I mean, obviously you could just make a presence check. You don't, if you're unskilled, you can still try something, you just might not be as good at it. By the way, Matt, if you're watching this for some random reason, I apologize if I'm completely butchering pronunciation, but I am trying. Stop using random Zs in words.
So I'm gonna just go back up to the party, tell
Sure.
them that they're considering coming out, and
I mean,
that I
but-
could
yeah.
try to call one of them out
Yeah, I should
to
say,
separate them.
by considering what it sounds like is they're having an argument about not wanting to go out there because what they mostly heard is some shouting and then some noise, and none of their goblin friends have come back down again.
I shall peek out from behind Sholto because I've learned my lesson. I'm standing at the back.
Now, my question would be, if they found out what had happened to their friends, would they come out or would they retreat further inside the...
They don't seem to be particularly willing to check on their friends' welfare. They seem more inclined to say where they are. Did I from my alertness, did I get a rough idea in terms of voices how many there are in there?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. You got a decent result on that. More than half a dozen, less than 20.
Okay. And I know that there's some stealthy ones, and I know there's some more. There's some with axes.
My character will ask, like, you know, how wide's the tunnel? Like, is it a decent choke point?
So I will describe the tunnel entrance that I have seen, and the stairway that it goes around back on itself.
Did you say it was 2 squares wide?
Yeah.
Okay. And B, do you and the troubadour both have, like, a bow or some other ranged weapon?
I mean, I have daggers.
I have the ability to sing at people.
Right, in which case, fuck it, let's just go in and just try and use the corridors to neutralize their numbers.
Okay.
Like, if they don't really want to come out, if they seem hesitant to come out, and we have to go in anyways, considering we're here to rescue someone.
Yeah.
We probably want to get on with it as well, so...
Get on with it.
Well, you should be appearing momentarily.
In the words
So-
of Monty Python.
I just want to. I need
right,
my
hang
other
on.
chat sheet. I just need to check what
So-
I get at encounter 2.
Well,
well.
yeah, so I'm about to cover that. So as Sholto rounds the corner, you see a bunch of goblins in a room.
They do
And-
have big axes.
Yes,
Can
and
I take a shot at one of them as
Well,
soon as I come
so-
around the corner?
So, not yet.
Cool.
So, as you round the corner, the goblins look up and they're like, "Outlaws! Quick!" And you can see them preparing for battle. Now, in this battle, you're going to get access to your first heroic ability. So you will gain access to your 3-cost heroic ability on your character sheet.
Yep.
You will also get access to your triggered action. So each of you will now have a ability that is marked as a triggered action. They can be used in response to whatever the event is listed on your sheet. You can only use a triggered ability once per round. It can be used on your turn or another creature's turn, but it is always once per round. There are also free triggered actions. Free triggered actions don't count against the number of triggered actions you've got. The big default free triggered action that everyone has access to is the opportunity attack. And you're now able to take the disengage move action, which allows you to shift a square. Some of you might be able to shift further than a square if you have a disengage bonus feature. Shifting means that you get to move that distance without triggering opportunity attacks for leaving the threatened area of various creatures. I am going to work my way around a minor bug that seems to be happening with the Codex at the moment by swapping maps and back again while you contemplate your available abilities.
So, as well as all of those things, I get access to routines now, which are auras that are based on me. So if you want to get the buff, I would suggest you stay within 5 squares of me.
Okie dokie. Am I still hidden?
So, at present, I am assuming that since you did not tell me you were unhiding, you are not. You are currently still pressed against the wall and hidden. Since Sholto did not tell me they were hiding, I'm assuming that they've walked round the corner.
Precisely.
So, what is about to happen is the rolling of initiative. So, the way
I
this
kind
is...
of feel like Sholto is the long-suffering member of this party.
Party. I should also point out that new rules that are going to be relevant here. Potency is now active, as is Malice. Malice is my heroic resource, so every turn the heroes are gaining the ability to activate special powers by building up their various types of heroic resource. Basically every hero in Draw Steel. I'm not going to go into an over-summary because that would be its own video, but every hero in Draw Steel has a heroic resource, and they gain it firstly at the start of their turn in combat, but they also can gain it by certain things taking place. For example, the Fury gains ferocity anytime they take damage. There's everyone has a once per round trigger that can gain them some extra resource. There's also Malice, which is what happens to allow me as the director to do cool stuff with my goblins. They can do really funky Malice-related things, and I gain Malice every round. At the first round in combat, I gain 1 Malice plus... Well, I get the number of rounds in the fight, which is round 1, plus the number of heroes every round. So on round 1 in this fight, I would get 4 Malice. Round 2, I would then gain 5, and it will continue growing. So there's more and more Malice as the fight goes on for longer. Same is true of heroic resources, as we kind of saw in the last encounter, because a lot of you ended with a lot of it. Now you've got some interesting ways to spend it. Another thing that's going to be relevant in this battle is potency. A number of you will have heroic abilities that have potency, which is a mechanic that'll be a letter followed by the less than sign and a number, and then an effect. If you, for example, had M less than 2 dazed save ends, that means that in addition to whatever else that ability does, the target of that ability becomes dazed and makes a save at the end of their turn. Anytime, but they must be, it is less than. So if it's M less than 2, that means they would have to have a might of 1 or lower to be affected. You are able to spend various abilities that you might have access to increase or decrease potencies. Many monsters also have potency relevant abilities. And finally, you will be encountering minions in this battle. Minions are groups of monsters. They share a pool of hit points, effectively stamina, I should say. Told you we were going to do this endlessly. Mm-hmm. They have shared stamina, so every team of minions, they could be a group of up to a squad of up to 8 minions, is a single entity, has a shared stamina pool, which means that when they take damage as a group, which means that if you do enough damage with a single attack, you can cut down more than one of them in a go. They are particularly susceptible to area of effect attacks and stuff like that, but we'll worry about that if and when we come across it. But the main thing that is about to happen is, once again, we're going to want to do the titular and draw steel, so let me bring up.
Can I at least go around the corner if the goblins go first? Go around the corner with the effect of the defend action, or not? Can I like
So
start combat in a defensive stance?
So I'm going, since you did not tell me that you were
That's fair.
heading round or doing anything, I assumed that you were simply moving.
That is reasonable. Fair enough.
So we are ready to draw steel. It is roll for initiative, so one member of the party gets to click on the robbing dice, and in this instance, the initiative is won by the heroes. So one of you, so on the plus side, one of you gets to act first.
I'm happy if it's not me.
I'm happy if it's not me.
I was going to say, I think I might just take the defend action and mark somebody, but right now, my Codex is crashing.
Right, oh, no worries. We shall wait until
give
things
me a
come
minute
back.
while I restart it.
Mine
I
had
have
a couple of issues earlier, so it is a possibility that things are going on. Yes, sorry, Neil.
I have a thing that I can do at the start of a round, so I'm going to do it. It's that. There you go. Can you see the aura thing?
I
Yep.
can see the aura, and it tells me I'm in the aura of choreography.
Well, that means that at the start of your turn, you gain a +2 bonus to speed until the end of your turn.
Nice. And it tells me that.
Which is pretty funky. If you, on the other hand, are the director in this, and you're wondering what your various abilities the players are using against you are, if you click on the relevant character, you can open their little mini character sheet, which will let you can just literally, I can just hover over choreography here, and it's going to appear on the screen, and I'll be able to read what it does. That tells me that it's an aura 5. Self and each ally in the aura. While this routine is active, each target who starts their turn in the aura gains a +2 bonus of speed until the end of their turn, which is kind of awesome.
Yeah, I really like routines.
Should you want a more detailed view of a character, you can right-click and then click on character sheet to open it. Honestly, that's rarely necessary.
Right, I'm back.
One thing I will say.
Pink lines that I can see the aura I should be aware of.
Yep.
It just gives you +2 speed, which presumably is back to it.
Oh yes, I can see that on my character sheet. Choreography aura.
Yep.
Yeah, that's very
So,
clever.
question.
Mm-hmm.
How do we tell which are minions?
So you can tell which are minions because I think actually let me. So this is another useful trick if you are currently running the game and you want to see what your players can and can't see. What we can do is I can show token vision, and I will therefore be able to see what my character. This is showing me literally on the screen only what the owner of that token can see. I can turn that off by just closing vision perspective. And if I then grab this and put it here, I will be able to go to show token vision. So the answer is, because I tell you, be useful. I would probably, personally, change the character bases. But in this case,
Yes.
in this fight, goblin spine cleavers and goblin snipers are minions.
I don't know which they are because I can't see labels either.
Big
So the
axes,
spine
archers.
cleavers are the ones with the massive axe, and you'll know the archers because they've got massive bows.
Okay.
Yeah. Those bows are bigger than a goblin.
And
Yes.
the tokens are pretty cool.
I mean, that's the case with a lot of bows. They're like many war bows were bigger than the archer. Also, annoyingly, with me going first, Torben is in the precise spot I would kind of like to be stood in. But that's my own fault for just walking around the corner.
I'm to be heroic.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, we've got choices. So, if you go first,
I was currently planning on just standing here and defending and marking something and letting them come to us.
Well, you can shoot
What
them.
happens?
oh, the thing is, they've got archers.
Yeah, but if we back around the corner, that won't matter so much.
Yeah.
That was what I was meaning by you're stood where I kind of wanted to be, but that's my own fault.
Okay. I mean, I'm more. We can do that. It kind of means that they will all have a turn before we can do very much because we'll have to wait for them.
Well, let's at the very least first definitely mark something.
Seems legit.
Because I don't think there's any other maneuvers which are particularly helpful right now. So let's mark a goblin. That one's got a crown on it. That
So the
seems
little
like
crown suggests that he is leading a... So any group of minions can have a captain. Minions gain a bonus when they have an active captain, depending on the type of minion group that... So he is the captain of the Spine Cleavers. Now mark it.
A ranged... A ranged free strike would just be a standard ranged attack rather than a the two-shot signature ability I have, right?
Correct, yeah. It is the ranged strike that you default to if you don't want to use your signature ability. In the case of people who have a signature ability that is usable at range, there's almost never a good reason to use it. It just represents what a default swing or strike with your weapon, which is, for example, they're like one of the biggest use cases would be a meleeist character who doesn't have any ranged powers would want to use a ranged free strike, and the other time the free strike will come up, particularly the melee free strike, is as an opportunity attack.
And what bonus did you say the leaders give to their group of minions?
You have no idea.
Oh, sorry, I thought you told us what it was earlier.
No, it
bonus.
varies. It just, yeah, you just know
Okay,
that
right.
minions are more dangerous or at least more effective when led by a captain.
Right, that is fine. Right, so, the way I see it then is that we've got two options, which is either I take a shot at one, or two, in fact, with double shot, and then move back around the corner and let them come up to us, or I can move forwards to, like, this sort of position, take a defensive stance, and then that gives us room to retreat if we start getting too overwhelmed, because they do have a significant numerical advantage currently.
Yeah.
Which one of those do you prefer the idea of?
I mean, I've got ranged abilities as well. The thing is with minions is if you thin them, they rapidly become less powerful. If you let them hang around, they can really be quite damaging.
Yes. Just currently, if we walk into it, it is being exposed to every single minion in the room is my concern, and simultaneously.
Well, if you go in, I can also follow up because I have a triggered action that allows me, hesitation is weakness, which basically allows me to follow your turn with my turn.
Okay. I guess I'll move forward and take a defend action then, and on the assumption that I'm going to be a bit of a target.
Carry on. I'm just dealing with something else.
Does that sound particularly unwise?
I mean, generally, what I have known is aggression is good, simply because if you can whittle their numbers down.
Okay.
What's your speed normally?
6.
So your speed is currently 8.
Yes, which is just enough distance to get in, hit a goblin, and then retreat back far enough that I can be completely surrounded still.
What's your range ability?
I can shoot one guy for up to 10 damage, or two guys for up to 8 damage each.
Okay, you
True,
have
they
to
are
remember
minions.
that
They are
minions
minions. You have a point.
flow on.
I forget that.
Yes.
I was thinking about the goblins we fought last week. Yes, no minions.
Yes.
Cool. I'll do that then. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, some more goblins.
Cool.
And then we will do a 2-shot against this front fellow, and the leader seems like a reasonable one to take a shot
Yep.
at. Oh, I could have had the high ground if I stayed up the staircase. I didn't think of that. Oh well. Not the best, not the worst.
Yep, looks pretty decent. I mean, it's a solid shot.
So I gained a point of
Yep.
focus.
And one of the minions falls, an arrow taking him through the throat. And
I would like to deal an additional 4 damage to the minions. Let's go for the leader, actually. If he's giving, I'll spend a point of focus and put an additional point of damage on the lead. 4 points of damage on the leader.
Yep.
And then I didn't think of that. I do also have mark shift. I could shift 2 if I wanted to. But I've still got unspent movement. So would you like me to go further into the room, to come back up the stairs, to stay where I am?
I'm easy.
Whichever's best for you.
Yeah.
I'll currently stick here just because I'm a bit worried about getting completely surrounded.
Fair enough.
Okay.
In which case, I think that is... I've done my main action, I've done my maneuver, I don't have any triggers currently worrying about. Yep, that will be me.
I would like to take the triggered action. Hesitation is weakness, please.
I'll just click on it. I believe you can. Hesitation is weakness.
Not a 1.
Hesitation is
Yes.
weakness, by the way, for anyone watching who's wondering about this sort of thing. This is the Shadow's signature triggered ability, which allows them to break the order of initiative, as Torben is currently doing, and to take their turn as soon as one of their allies ends their turn. Torben, lightning fast, moves into the room.
The joy of choreography.
Indeed.
Not a great attack.
No, but you're certainly making an impact. Another minion falls, and the captain goes down with him.
I will... Do you have enough movement, or would you like to have a shift?
Yeah, no, I've got skills.
No problem. I will take the mark, however, and plonk it on the other guy who's adjacent to you, I guess?
Yep.
There we go.
And I will...
For those wondering, presently Torben has a speed of 9.
And Black Ash teleport.
Report.
For those
Yeah.
in the audience at home.
So that was pretty slick as you kind of dash into the room, flurry of
geez.
blows, like cutting past one of the guys, and then you're just as you disappear in a puff of black ice, black ash rather, your blade cuts across the throat of the goblin leader, who is now very, very dead.
And that
Is you.
is me.
Right. It's time to respond. So these two goblins who are nearest are like, "Ah!" And you hear one of them cry out. Well, the two of you who speak the goblin tongue hear one of them cry out, going, "Oh, quick! Make sure they don't get through. Ritual needs time. Oh." And these two guys are going to... What do they fancy doing? Don't need that.
Dying, preferably.
Well, that is a possibility. I think they're going to attempt to move into melee. Then they're going to attempt to bury the point. This guy going to use bury the point ability. Let's see. It'll do.
Let me just remind myself what parry does.
Yep.
So M1, how do I know my might? So that doesn't cause any bleeding on me currently because my might is higher.
Yep.
I'm assuming it calculates that automatically.
It will. It's
I
just
was just checking because parry. One of the things I can do with parry is it's if there's any potency effect, the potency would be decreased by 1.
Yep.
I'll take 6 damage currently. I might get hit by something more unpleasant.
wish granted. And then his companion is going to do exactly the same thing, I think. He's going to attempt to bury his point.
Same thing again. I'll parry this one, I guess. If I move adjacent to the target, or I am the target, so... So I take half the damage that time.
Which it handily again calculates for you with a handy
But
little sound effect.
Can't do that again until next round now.
Indeed. So the two goblins move forward and drive their points into you. Yeah, they're good. That's them. And Urine responding.
Come on. Yeah. Maxed out the drama. Right. So, first of all, now move on to. Gonna move there. Of my 11 squares. And then I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm going to use hypnotic overtones.
That sounds fairly disturbing.
Bards.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Is there in thingy less than 0?
What are we on?
I
Can't imagine the intuition of a goblin is great.
Yeah, the intuition of a goblin is not great, but it is not less than 0. It is not -1 or lower.
Oh,
Okay.
that's embarrassing because mine is.
Then. So I slid them into the wall for no damage. Well, presumably they've got stability.
You would say that. You would be wrong.
So why didn't they take damage when I slid them into the wall?
Did you slide them?
I thought I did. I slid the one in front of Torbin into the corner, and the one here, there.
So if I grab this token, and I do this, and I hold down, I believe it nope. Work. Please hold while I check the correct shortcut. Forced movement. Settings. If you are wondering this, by the way, and you are running this, there is some automation in this. There are a number of things that this will do automatically, and you can go and scroll down here in settings, and it will tell you the various gameplay shortcuts, abilities, quick mouse key options, hotkey bindings, all sorts of other stuff, and somewhere in here, I think, the forced movement, but I'm just thinking. What is the correct awful? It would appear that it might not currently be working, because it should.
Well, it was slide one, so that's what, 1 point damage each?
Yeah, so I will just hop in here and give each of these guys a point of damage. Ow. Like that.
And then...
So what are your what? How do your hypnotic overtones work? Like, what is your bardic theme? Your troubadour theme.
Troubadouric theme. Basically, I make them see very attractive goblins, and they're kind of stunned by them, and they go in to kiss them, and then smash their faces into the wall.
It's a very specific troubadour theme.
And then I'm going to move to here, and then as a maneuver, I'm going to take the hide action. Yeah, then I'm going to end my turn, because I didn't like getting hit last time.
I was going to say, don't you want to be the tank?
No.
Then you hear from a bit further down a guy who's like, "Shoot him!" And it's sniper time. Stop, it's sniper time. So, let's have a look.
What does the little purple cloak symbol on Torbin mean?
Hidden.
He's hidden. Guy's gonna under a bit here. Here. Here-ish? Yes. Not there. Seems about right. They've got weapons. They're going to use them. Going to use their bow. Going to target. There are 4 of them, so they can target up to 4 people, but there are 2 of you, so they're going to target each of you. Right, so when I click like this, what it's doing is it's signing it. So when minions take their actions, they act as a group, and when a minion takes a signature ability, the minion group can target up to a number of targets equal to normally the number of minions, unless they have multiple attacks. Minions can group their attacks together up to a maximum of 2 minions supporting another minion, which instead of doing an additional attack, just increases their damage by their free strike value, which this will automatically do. So in this case, each pair of these goblin snipers is going to take a shot at Sholto and Torbin. Because they're minions, they all just roll together, and they get tier 3, which means both Sholto and Torbin are probably going to go ow, as they should take 6 points of total damage. Sorry,
Ow.
7. Because of the free strike.
It's fine. I'll change my thing at the start of the round.
So these goblins kind of lash forward and take a soft kind of hunched crouch, aim their bows and shoot with remarkable accuracy. And then their boss is going to go 1, 2, 6, I guess. And then is going to use spear charge. He's going to attempt to drive his point into the armored-looking warrior chap. That's fairly indifferent.
Ow!
Nah! Bet you wish you didn't come down here now!
I got some more drama. Hooray!
This one looks... Here, tell you what, this one smells like it might eat well. Someone check the fire! They're done.
There's just the axe guys left.
Spine cleaver time. So, spine cleavers are down to only 2 warriors and having a bit of a difficult time because one of them can't reach, but that's okay. This guy is going to maneuver to here. This guy's going to come and form an orderly queue. And then they're going to use axe.
Gonna ask you a question.
Is gonna ask you a pointed. Oh, he's gonna ask you a very pointed question, Torbin. I believe you have an option as a reaction if you wish to do so, as he gets a tier 3 result.
So, I think I'm not sure I can do this because I've already used a triggered action.
Unless it says free triggered action, you can't.
Oh yeah.
So you can use one triggered
Oh
action.
no, my others is a free triggered. So yes, I can. So I will use that to halve the damage.
Okay.
And then I will teleport
Oh.
Nice.
to here.
Oh, that was
And then he gets to push
I
you.
just need to accept somehow.
No, you're alright. Because now it's on me to figure out the thing that is still happening is not you. The thing that is still happening is me.
Okay.
This guy is going to. What is your stability? If you have one.
0.
Oh, excellent. 1, 2.
So does that still happen even though I've teleported away?
Yeah, it's still push.
And what's the order of it?
I'm
assuming
going to,
it must be
assume,
that mine goes
yeah.
first. It just feels a bit weird.
It does
that
feel a bit
he
weird,
can
but
push
I
me when I've teleported away.
I am currently trusting that the automation knows what it's doing.
Because that kind of invalidates the point of teleporting completely. Because basically you're not going to be where you went to.
Let's have a look at. We do have a quick thing for pushing. For pushing.
And then there's another question, which is, if he does a push, is he pushing me in the original direction? Or is he now pushing, because it's a push away, isn't it? Not a slide. Or is he pushing me from his current point of origin?
It does state in the pre-gen handout, you take half damage, then teleport up to 4 spaces after the triggering effect resolves.
So you teleport after he's pushed you.
But yeah.
So you actually are still here until after the push is resolved, and then.
But that's okay because we can easily resolve that. So your teleport will. I skip the push. You accept whatever you need to accept.
Yeah.
Or right click or whatever it is you need to stop the arrow happening.
It says choose where to teleport, spend inside. So I just do skip there. That's
Yep. And then both you and Sholto will take 4 points of damage because he pushes you into Sholto. So,
Oh, that's nasty.
And then, as you're pushed into Sholto, you teleport away. Excellent. Thank you, by the way, Alex, for catching the rules. I've not come up against that interaction yet, which is odd, considering that one of our playtest groups had an awful lot of pushing going on. One interesting side effect, however, of this is that we do get to see Sholto in a very weird position. They're done. It's time for round 2.
At the start of the round, I changed my thing to revitalizing limerick.
Okie dokie, what does that do? In fact, let me go and use the tooltip that I used myself so that I can go and check what revitalizing limerick does. Well, there's only the active number of targets equal to your presence score at the end of your turn. Nice.
So do you want to then go first?
Yeah.
Because then we can both spend a recovery.
Yep. So my presence is 2. So it'll be you 2.
Yep.
So I will claim my turn.
Yep.
Roll my drama die. Only a 1.
Not too dramatic right now.
Don't they know who I am? Right. Right. So I will move to here. I will.
Why did I just gain? There we go.
I
gained
will
status effect for some reason there.
use witty banter on that guy.
Banter him wittily. Fair enough. He gone.
Has anyone got a save end effect?
I don't have a save end effect.
So
No,
many
neither do I,
triggers
currently.
going on.
Well, I'm going to do that. How do I spend the... I want to spend a drama so that Torben can spend a recovery. And I've picked someone.
I can do confirm. I've got a confirm box.
Would
Okay.
you like to? Are you happy where you are? Would you like to?
I'm
shift
going
that
to do
box
something
temporarily?
else and then move away. So you can
In
ignore.
which case, I will dismiss.
And
So-
yeah, Torben, probably you need to confirm the thing that's just been tried to be done to you, and it should probably then just do the thing.
I don't know what it was.
It was. It lets you end an effect at the end of turn, but I want to spend a point of drama so that you can then spend a recovery.
Okay.
So I would imagine, at the moment, how we're going to do that is I'm going to go here, reduce your drama to 3. No.
Yep.
Ah!
No, not 7. 3. Do you want me
Okay.
to do it?
No, you good. I just.
I'm
Oh.
assuming that it would, when you end your turn, you'll get a triggered action.
No, 'cause
No,
it's
I
part
think
of
this,
that.
this is a different effect. This should be part of that ability. And then, Torben, you should just be able to go to your character sheet and click on a recovery to spend it. I think is the way this will work.
Okay, so I just go to,
I have a feeling you're going to get to spend
Yeah.
2 recoveries.
Mm-hmm.
and where's my recovery?
So if you
My
literally
address.
just there is a round blue. You don't need to be open. If you've got the little side panel character sheet, there's a round
yes,
blue
I
number.
remember.
You just click on it, and there
Yes.
you go. Excellent.
Cool. And then I'm going to use power chord.
Wow.
So, I'm gonna push this guy into this guy, and then push that guy, that guy. I don't know why they didn't seem to take any damage. Only the guy I pushed into the wall took damage. That guy I pushed into that guy. So this guy should take 2 points of damage, and this guy should take 2 points of damage because I pushed them into each other.
Cool.
And then the other pair, this guy and this guy, should take 2 points of damage because I pushed this guy into that guy.
Right. So this guy takes 2, and then this guy takes. All done.
And then, yeah, I'm just going to stand there. So now, you two can spend a
Excellent. Much better. Thank you.
So I will spend another recovery.
Yep.
And I have used hesitation as weakness.
His weakness. Yep.
Ah, okay. So I actually got a trigger that said I could spend a recovery, but I pressed the
Yes.
button, so I've just dismissed it.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, so I am going to.
For the record, this guy now has the mark.
Yep. It is there.
So I'm going.
Should
to
be, I think,
do-
visible to the other players.
Mm-hmm. I was just really zoomed in, so I couldn't see.
I do like hesitation as well.
Yes.
Mm,
I'm going to use this one, I
I'm
think.
just going to delete my hidden because I don't think I am anymore.
No, I'm going to take my hidden off just so that.
Reasonable. Ow!
I got some more drama. Did I? No, I didn't get some more drama. Sad face. Because it's already happened. It's only heroes.
Yep.
Oh, well.
And then I will.
Most of your off point things can only trigger once. I don't think there's a class that can gain drama repeatedly. Or, sorry, heroic resource repeatedly. Most of the triggers are only once per round. Oh, teleportation time.
And I am hiding.
Yup.
fair.
Things legit.
and my turn.
Right. I think. Goblin Warriors. Oh, it's going. Yep, they get this guy. So the Goblin Warrior that is currently stood next to Anurin is like, quick, get him! And then all of the goblins that are currently adjacent to an enemy stab. So you and you. So get stabbed.
Ow. My face.
They stab out reflexively. And then he's going to use his main action to actually. He's going to use speary stab. Ooh. Ah!
Yay!
So
That's a
you've had
critical.
2 crits in 2 games.
I know.
Both of them on me.
I was.
Yeah. So he, driven on by his aggression, he with goblin Spartan ninja spins round and does it again. Apparently, you have a reaction.
Ow. Yeah, so I could use Harmonize to make him hit his friend.
That sounds fun. And his friend's a boss.
Yep. So he does the same attack on me on his friend.
Does he roll a different attack, or does it just do the same damage?
The target chooses an additional target for the triggered ability with a distance that ability.
Yeah.
They use the original power for blah 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 blah.
So just does 3. Cool. This guy takes 3 damage.
It is not giving me the option to parry for Neil.
Have you already done it? No, you haven't. No,
I
you
didn't think I had this round.
Weird.
That's a bit odd. I do
It's
not
just
know.
a creature deals damage to the target, and the target doesn't have to be me. It can be one
Oh.
creature within melee 2, it says.
We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Oh, wait. I did Harmonize wrong. I can't have made him do that. It only targets an ally. I don't know why it lit up.
Oh, okay. So he regains 3 hit points.
Oh, because it hit
Sholto with
Sholto as well.
no.
No.
Oh no, that was the previous.
Yeah, that's
When
But I basically, when Sholto hits someone, I can make him hit 2 people.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's handy.
So, meanwhile, this guy is going to attempt to hit Sholto. No crit for me this time.
It's not giving me the option to parry any of this.
Do you need
Oh,
insight to parry? Are you out of insight?
No, I've got 4 focus.
Oh, that's the one. Insight's rogues.
And you haven't used any other triggered action.
I sure.
Don't think so. Maybe it counted moving the mark as a triggered action, I guess?
I will have to look into that. Make a note for the end of it. Anyway, they are done.
Your turn, Sholto.
Doing anything with the mark, I think, is a free triggered action. Well, we'll double check later.
Yeah.
I will quickly note that down now.
Free piece of general advice: if you're running a game and this sort of thing comes up, just kind of roll with it, and unless it's like life or death, best to check it later when everyone can take time rather than spending forever looking at books, because I'm not actually sure what happened there. It may just be something that is happening with the automation. I know not the answer.
Yep. Well, I've written it down, so I will just get on with my turn.
Take out the captain.
Yep, that was my plan. Right, well, the thumpiest attack I have is protective attack, amusingly. So I guess I will do a protective attack on the captain.
I do intend to harmonize.
If I'm on the stairs, do I count as having the high ground or not?
I'm going to assume that it would. Would the stairs count as high ground? Sure, why not?
All right then.
They're short. You're a bit over it. Go for it. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
For some reason, it's not letting me activate Harmonize, but I would like you to also hit this. You can hit one of the other two guys that you're within range of and do exactly the same damage to them.
I mean, I'll do it to that one.
Dokey. This guy takes 13. That takes 13.
And then I will spend the 3 drama that I require.
And it's very dead.
I will then. Oh, it's telling me it's enemy's turn right now. I thought it was still my turn.
Hmm.
Did you claim a turn?
Which is possibly why you weren't able to do harmonize.
Right.
Yeah,
Probably.
because no one was active.
I
But
did
anyway,
claim a turn, and I've just claimed it back again. I think it said briefly it was Monster's turn. I think it's because you were doing something.
Weird.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's a bit odd.
As a maneuver, I will catch my breath. Confirm.
Yep.
Thank you. And then. I think I'm gonna. You guys can handle 1 minion and 1 goblin, can't you?
Yeah, remember if you go past them, you're going to take opportunity attacks.
Yeah. I'll only go
You could
past
go.
one.
You could
I'll
go
live.
to here. Yeah.
I'm just basically going to go and try and get stuck in with the archers.
Okay.
Seems legit.
Right,
So-
like I get to have a stab on the way past.
Why did that not work? Yep.
This is no longer.
No, it did. Perfect.
Cool. And then, yeah, end my turn. Haven't the archers already gone this round? Or not?
They have. They have.
No, they're not coloured in grey for me. I thought they were coloured
no,
in grey.
they
when
haven't.
they've gone.
They have
They
not.
haven't been.
They have not.
This is Torbin messed with the initiative order, so yeah, you just
Yes.
need to click end turn.
It's all the goblins' turns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
It is the remaining goblin groups. So we've got the spine cleavers, goblin warriors. Because yeah, Torbin messed with it. We've only had 2 direct. We started with 2 hero turns. The goblins now get.
I'm presuming one of the goblins, which is already gone, is just dead.
Yeah, we killed them.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
So stage 1, the snipers.
I shall be right back.
Right. Well, this is not good.
That was my hope.
However, there is
I
a.
could have moved one more space to here, actually, and engaged
Sure.
3 of them, but oh well. Selagare.
It's not going to make a lot of difference because these goblins have crafty.
Oh. Arseholes. I forgot they could do that.
I goes 5 way over here. 1. And these guys. This way. And then as their main action, they're going to use their bows. So, no. Really matter because they're acting as a group. And the other 2 arrows are going to go over here at Anuran and fire! That's a little disappointing. Patwang!
No, it's I won't worry about. I would quite like to parry that, but again, as discussed, I'm not sure whether I'm going to count it as. I'm going to just read Mark while you're doing this.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what's going on with that. So that was the end of their turn. And then it is...
No, moving Mark is a free triggered action, and everything else I can do off Mark is also a free triggered action. So I've not done a trigger this round.
I'm very...
Can I parry one of those arrows?
So how much damage did the arrow do?
4.
Yeah, I'll just do extra hit points on you, and we'll.
Well, specifically in this instance, the reason why I would like to do parry is because when I parry, I get to shift 1.
Mm-hmm. Where would you like to shift to? Okay, you've got it. Cool.
And if I want to spend some focus, I can shift further. So actually, I will spend 1 focus, so I'll put that down to 5, and I get to shift a second one as well.
Cool. Right. Left. Oh, it's showing.
Me, but I've been. I think.
You're grayed out.
Yeah.
And yet
we've all
I've got
gone.
a trigger.
Oh, you can still. Yeah.
No, because my trigger was in. Yeah, no, it didn't. That didn't make sense that I had a trigger because I didn't take any damage, and it was my damage trigger. So I don't know why that just triggered.
Meanwhile, the spine cleaver's gonna do spine
I have
cleavery
returned.
things. I think.
Oh no, all the archers ran away. That's unfortunate.
I mean.
Yes, because I forgot that that the goblins have crafty, which means they can withdraw from combat without me giving them a shiv.
Mm-hmm.
However, I
Insert
have parry,
axe.
so I can chase them a bit.
Ow! Push me 1.
That's the end of their turn, which should take it. Why are we not at round 3?
I don't know. The archers have been, but they're not showing us been on the tracker, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that guy's been because he and his
Yes.
friend were in at the same time.
I'm going to
So-
click on end turn. Click on end turn, and then we should start round 3. I have no idea what happened, but
Does
round-
anyone mind if
I was
I
going to suggest our troubadour might wish to go first.
Yeah. All right. So I will claim my turn. Roll my drama die. 2. Proceed. Right. Just trying to work out how I want to do this.
seems legit. Whilst you contemplate, I'm going to nip to the little director's room.
Just gonna do that.
I thought they didn't have a intuition of less than 0.
It's the days that they don't get. It's the slide
Right,
they
okay.
get.
Oh, fair.
And once again, this guy should have taken a
2
point
points of damage. Right, we can bring that up when
And then
our erstwhile director returns.
do I want to do that?
Oh.
If I get good on that, then
I'm just quickly also going to nip to the loo.
all right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Damn it. So
You're being a bit unlucky with your rolls.
I want to push this guy. So once again, this guy should take damage because I pushed him into. They should both take damage because I pushed him into his friend.
I have returned.
So this spine cleaver
Yes.
and this other guy should take 2 points of damage each because I slid and then pushed him into him and so on and so forth.
So he's an ex-spine cleaver.
And then that guy should take 2.
Yep.
Then I want to move 3. So
Are you keeping your thing at revitalizing for yourself.
Yep. And it's gonna move so it gets
Yeah.
Sholto. So 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna end my turn and pick me and Sholto and spend a recovery.
I need to wait for Sholto to return to be able to spend their recovery.
Oh,
And then I'm
excellent.
going to use hesitation as weakness.
Yeah, I might as well spend a recovery, I guess. Spend a recovery.
Yep.
You're good enough to
Nice.
stand here.
It would be very demoralizing as a monster to do all of this damage to enemies and then see them be like, oh, and they're at full health again. Oh, great.
So I'm going to move to here.
Yep.
And then
Bam. Nice.
Jeez.
and then
Who would have thought that when the
Love it.
rogue can teleport, they become exceedingly mobile?
Pretty funky. Ooh!
That was so good that the guys over here fell over in fright.
Jeez, that is a heavy hit. Wiped out the entire squad.
Oh yeah, because 2 7's 14. Yep. Like
So
a
did the other
blur.
goblins just leg it, or what did the
So
the rogue do in
so
such a way that
at
killed
this
two
point-
archers on the opposite side of the room?
so at this point, I'm going to assume that this is some kind of finicky, ranged flinging of daggers.
yeah, so I think I slash across the throats of 2 and throw daggers with the other 2 in a miraculous fan of death.
Well,
Pretty cool.
I mean, at that point, this guy just books it. Combat is over. You're welcome to cut him down on the way out. But
I forgot that guy was alive.
the battle has ended.
Which way is he booking it?
He's legging it for the stairs.
I'm not inclined. I'm concerned about this ritual, so I'm just gonna keep pressing on.
Okie dokie. So combat is over. I need to delete that token. And I need to award your victories.
Change back to none.
Should my focus disappear now?
It should do.
Yes.
I think
Has
you.
not.
I think you might have to do it manually for the moment.
That's fine.
There we go. So I spent a recovery. My focus is back to 0. I've turned my aura off, and yeah, we can move on.
How do I
off.
adjust my insight?
You
click
should
on
be
it
able-
and then mouse wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, I just clicked on it and typed in a number on the keyboard.
Oh, okay, yeah, so cool. So
Trying to work
that
out.
combat, now we've got used to the system, was so much slicker than last week.
Yep.
It just shows
Yes.
that just a bit of getting used to it.
Yep.
Also, I really love those auras. They're great.
Yes.
That was
I-
very handy.
Yeah, I do like the troubadour's kind of very funky, slick theme of movement and kind of being able to drive people forward, which I think is pretty cool.
It is making me kind of wish I had decided to play a green elementalist rather than void elementalist, but well.
It's that I do like the differentiation of class is definitely a positive thing in this.
Yes.
Yes,
But yeah.
definitely.
You are in fact most victorious.
Woo!
Hooray!
You earn a victory and find yourselves, as I say, stood in this room with the crackling fires and the.
I mean, I'd like to continue on down the corridor to try and find out where this ritual is and do something to stop it, because I'm worried about what's going to happen to this kidnapped kid.
Hey,
All
sure,
right,
feel
Shall I
free
just
to
move myself?
yeah, feel free to maneuver yourself. You can round your way into a corridor.
I would like to approach things more defensively this time, for the record, I will state.
And I'm going to hide and use alertness to sort of just make sure that we are conscious of what's happening ahead.
Is this a dead Is this a dead goblin?
I was about to
It
ask,
is.
is that beheaded goblin?
So as
there?
you round the corner, you are greeted with. Please hold. So as you round the corner, you are in fact greeted with. Has it gone? There it is. Frescoes adorn the wall of a narrow hallway, showing a fallen knight and a large silver chalice being carried by a procession of warriors towards a tomb. You recognise the outside of this tomb with the name Delius carved across it. The head of a goblin lies on the floor, next to the presumably matching corpse.
So, is there any sign of what decapitated said goblin?
I was about to say, yeah, are there any signs of traps? Because I'm suddenly getting flashbacks to the kobolds.
Mm.
And at what height is it? I mean, basically, I'm thinking, I'm small. Will that miss me?
Goblins are also small, though.
Yeah.
Possibly this one just didn't duck.
I mean, it is possible. So the question would be, I guess Torben, you're up front. So if you want to make me a hold, it is you could make a reason or intuition test with a relevant skill to try and to search the hallway.
Quick question before that happens. If I've got alertness, can I provide an assist of some kind?
I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be able to give him a boon on the roll. None at all.
Alertness and search, in fact. Search
In
feels
which
very...
case, I will wave you forward so that you can
Okay.
search, and I will use my
provide-
alertness to aid you.
Yeah, that works.
Sure.
As long as, basically, as I understand it, as long as you are both using the same skill.
Is reason an appropriate stat to use here?
Yeah, reason's
So
absolutely.
what's search attached to? Because you should have search in your... It's intuition.
Search. Intrigue, yes.
Intrigue, sorry.
Yes. I don't know what particular stat it is beyond that. I'd have to bring up my character sheet.
You just click on it. In the character sheet, there is search, and you just click on it and it rolls it
I
for
was
you.
just going off the little thing on my bar on the right. I hadn't opened my character sheet yet.
Yeah.
That would be good if
it
you
is
click on the name of this
intuition,
kind of.
which I am a bit naff at.
But that's okay, because you've got an edge when you do it,
You do.
because of me.
Right. Right then. So we're gonna do a search. Which bit do I? Oh,
So it just rolls it. It doesn't allow you to
no,
put
didn't
in
bring
the
up.
edge.
It brought up the table when I clicked on the stat on the right. That would bring up the entire table, so I could click on skilled there, and also high senses. Which would give me an additional edge actually.
Let me try something. I should be able.
I mean, mechanically it doesn't matter because this is rank 2 either way.
Yeah.
Oh, true. If I've got a skill and I'm an elf for high senses, yeah, that's double edge, which is the highest you can go, anyways.
Let me just do. If I were to, so there is an interaction to allow me to do this. So there is a request roles action, so I could theoretically. You were using search.
Yep.
If I do this.
Yep, that comes up. Only
Oh.
showing me skilled. It is not giving me the option for using my elven eyes.
Okay, well, we'll worry about that at another point because we know
But yeah,
that you're
we
going to
rolled a
tier 2.
12. That
Yep.
should be an additional 2 points because that would be double-edged.
Yep, so it gets you to 14. So you
Six-
can.
16 edges plus 2.
But you don't get double edge. Double edge moves you up a tier.
Oh yeah, it moves you up a tier. So that becomes
Yes.
tier 3 result.
Okay, so on a tier 3 result, you work your way gently along the corridor, and you discover a little bit further along the corridor down here that there is a pressure plate attached to a scythe trap that is locked into the wall. And because you got a tier 3 result, you are able to disarm the trap as part of finding it.
Cool.
So, presumably one of his friends, shouldn't it? Sucks to be him.
And then I will take up a defensive stance again and advance round the corner.
Okie dokie.
Can I hide?
Sure.
I'm hidden. Anyway.
I'm just gonna...
This looks...
Oh, this doesn't look friendly.
This looks ritually. No goblins, but it looks ritually.
So a painted red skull glows on the ground, throbbing with an
The glowing is not good.
A dozen
generally.
stone coffins lie tucked against the eastern...
Oh.
Right.
I double-clicked. Sorry. I only meant to single-click.
Got nervous. Couldn't help it.
Yeah, so...
I'm hidden.
Right, hang on. So yeah, so as I was saying, so a dozen stone coffins lie tucked against the east and west walls of the room, and to the north, a statue of a proud human warrior holding a spear is built against the wall, and you can see that there is an inscription to the side of the, like a plaque with an inscription on the wall beside the statue.
And there's no goblins in here.
Nope.
Oh.
I'm gonna advance into the room and look to see if I think I could scuff or break the paint line with my foot.
It doesn't look like paint. It's like glowing with an almost sinister ethereal flame.
Okay, that's not good.
Given that I heard a goblin mention a ritual, could I make an alertness roll to see if I can hear any, like, chanting or anything?
Sure.
Like,
Go for
wondering
it.
if there's a false wall or a secret passage or something like that. Again, this will just do a straight-up roll, but I have alertness. Oh, I know, actually, no, we've covered this. If I click on intuition, which is what it is, I can then click on high senses and skilled. Do those not stack to give me double edge, or...?
No, because skilled does not give you edge.
No,
Skilled
it gives you plus 2 to the roll, right. Okay. Right, cool.
No, I mean, it's a big stone room.
Can I use a magic? I'm trained in magic. Can I do a magic roll to try to find something out about this ritual?
So you can, and as you're doing so, and Sholto does a thing.
Oh no,
happens.
sorry. I was walking over to have a look at the inscription you mentioned.
Yep. No, you're absolutely fine. You're walking over towards the inscription, which makes perfect sense. And then
It's a long time since I've done a dungeon crawl. I forget that you should not just walk places.
it's all good. Right. Please hold while I get my map. So you step across towards the room, and you walk over, and you're getting closer and closer to the inscription, and then Corbin is just crouching down and taking a look at this glowing.
That should be
effect.
14 if it matters.
So I mean, it looks like this is some form of sort of, you would guess, some kind of necromantic ward. that has been like scribed in what you don't want to be. You're fairly sure there's blood in there somewhere, along with some weird other herbs and things from the smell. And as you're looking at it, you take this moment as you look up, and you're kind of looking at the positioning of the two eyeballs and the light that's coming from it, just as Sholto walks past the northern section of the. Get to about here, by the way. The northern section of the skull. And as Sholto's walking through, he kind of carries on, but as you take your next step, there is this kind of boomf, 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 boomf noise as several stone sarcophagi burst open.
Oh, joy.
Hey!
Sorry, that's my bad.
One
of us was going to do it.
I'm glad I'm hidden.
Well,
Although I'm in the middle of the room, so...
both of you are in the middle of a lit room. Neither of you are hidden.
I'm taking it off.
I shall remove my hiding.
There are many things. Hidden is not one of them. Right, let's have a look. What do I need? I need... be 3 of you. So we start with... right. Yeah, so 12. I am correct. Yeah, 12 to 14 gets you. The hero knows that the symbol can cause the dead to rise in this room and force them to continue being animated. And then
I just call out.
If only we knew that before.
Oh, I didn't. What? Where's it gone? Please hold. I'm having a moment. Right. So, oomph, 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 oomph.
Oh, skeletons.
Followed by... Followed by... Oomph, oomph.
Zombies? Question mark?
Indeed. And then bump.
Oh,
Ghouls?
the
They look
whole smorgasbord of death.
Yeah, we just need a death knight to come out of the thing at the top.
It's true.
Thanks, Neil.
Or a vampire, something like that, you know.
Don't make it worse.
Are any of these minions?
They are not.
No, we're in the shit.
No, these are not minions. These are very definitely not minions, and we shall find out. We shall find out the result next time we meet, as you encounter the reanimated undead guardians of the section of the Delian Tomb.
Look, we should just be grateful 2/3 of them came out rather than all of them.
So
yes.
Another piece of directorial or general game running advice. Never be afraid to take a look at the time, realise where you are in a process, and end on a cliffhanger, and this is just a good one. If you've enjoyed the video, great, lovely, like, subscribe, all of that stuff. Please do check out the links down below to the Delian Tomb, to Draw Steel, to DM Hub. Thank you massively to my friends for letting me record this ridiculous nonsense and throw it on the internet. We'll catch you all when we come back to find out what happens when 3 adventurers take on a horde of undead.
I don't think it's
Bye,
good.
folks!
Bye!
Bye.
Bye.